Hi there, Taurus. Welcome back to my channel. This will be the last reading geared to 2023. We're going to find out what you need to hear from the time you view this reading until the clock strikes midnight on December 31st. Now, we're all dealing with divine timing. We're not supposed to be attached to the outcome, but at the end of the day, we are human, and it is the end of the year. So this reading is designed for validation, confirmation, or a heads up so that you can get into alignment. If this is your first time here, a big warm welcome. My name is Christine. I worked on a very special reading for 2024. You'll find a link to that pops up at the end of this reading. It's very layered reading. One for the collective, one for the element, and then individual zodiacs. Now in this reading here, because we don't know what's coming up, you will get a bonus reading at the end. There will be a timestamp in the description box. So if it comes up to be a money and career reading, you'll get a law of attraction oracle. If it's love, you'll get a love oracle. If it's healing, you'll get a healing oracle. And if it's about spirituality, you'll get a spirituality oracle. Calling in angels, spirits, and guides for the Taurus collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, or whatever part of their chart they're dealing with. What is the message the Taurus collective needs to hear from now until the clock strikes midnight, December 31st? Now, as always, Taurus, I like to select the messages first before getting into the reading, as it offers you an opportunity to sit with the images to receive your own intuitive message. What's going on with Taurus from now till the clock strikes midnight? Okay, and we have a full moon in Cancer coming up on December 26th or 27th, depending on where you are in the world. What does the Taurus collective need to hear for the full moon in Cancer? All right, let's get out the tarot and we'll get started here. From now until the clock strikes midnight, December 31st, what is going on with the Taurus collective? Ooh, look at this, Taurus. And what you might not see coming, Ten of Swords. Now, this could be something that you're already dealing with, right? Underneath the deck for me is either a blind spot or the energy you're bringing into the reading. So if you have been going through an ending of a relationship, a job, it could be an identity, a lifestyle, a mindset, a dream. We're going to find out more. We have the energy of inner peace here with the koi fish. From now until the clock strikes midnight, Taurus, you are in a period and in an environment where you can cultivate inner peace. Now, it may not be the way that you were hoping for, but inner peace is found when you close your eyes and you feel internally grounded, centered, and focused. So whatever you can do to get into that, because when we have eyes of the eagle rising above the fray and dances on one foot, balancing act. Eyes of the eagle rising above the fray. All right, so I believe that you have been dealing with some sort of an ending, Taurus, and you've been trying to figure out what to do from here. Now, you have an ability from now until the clock strikes midnight to get laser focused, to be able to rise above this ending, right? But when you're balancing, when you're, just kind of going through life, getting through the day, waiting for something, that's kind of the energy that I'm feeling here. It needs to be within you. A decision needs to be done. And that means that you don't think about this anymore, that you've brought closure to yourself, that you're focusing on the present moment, right? That's one of the decisions that you need to make at this time. You have the ability to look at this ending and where you are right now from a totally different perspective. And it starts with you being able to get into that peaceful meditative state. Confidence is your key to success. New moon in Leo, right? Leo is very bold, brave, very lighthearted, very fun to be around. Confident. So what it is for you right now is to be confident in your ability to leave this ending behind and to be able to focus on the future. Now your situation here is the Six of Swords. That's that ability to shift out of that mindset of feeling loss, betrayal, rage, envy, jealousy, whatever this ending is brought into your mind, into your awareness, right? From now till the clock strikes midnight, you have an ability to leave that behind. But what's challenging you right now is the information you're receiving. Now, this could be from a tarot. This could be from this reading. It could be from the readings that you've been seeking, or it's your own internal deep knowing. You're having a hard time seeing the truth, right? Rising above the fray by trusting your intuition. What do you need to do to trust your intuition? You got to cut off the fearful stories, the whatever energy you have that's emanating from this ending. Right? It's blinding your ability to see your way to shift forward. And the advice and outcome here is the World. Closure, completion. The full moon in Cancer could very well be the time that you're able to see very clearly your way forward. The moon, right? The divine feminine energy. Those of you that have been doing shadow work and healing, right? There's a level up here. There is a leaving of something behind for you to move forward, but you got to trust your intuition. You got to trust the guidance you're receiving. Now, this is spiritual to me, this reading. So we're going to get you a higher self message at the end. Clarify the Six of Swords. What does this mean for Taurus? Look at that. That's that negative mindset, the Seven of Pentacles. So Taurus, from now to the clock strikes midnight, you have an ability to leave that negative. Now, this could be a change too. This could be, you know, the change from this ending, right? Or the fact that you in 2023 have felt very angry, very betrayed, feeling like you've got to watch your back, right? But it's because you haven't been happy with the money that you've been earning or what's been available to you. And things have been kind of stagnant, kind of slow. But it's in this energy that you're being asked in order to shift is to take a look at your daily habits and routines. That's why it's the end of the year. Most of us do a life review. We set intentions for a clean slate in 2024. Everything that we're going to do, healthy routines, letting go of habits, addictions, certain food, right? But the negative feeling, the energy and the mindset that you've had about the changes that need to be made, that's your ticket to shifting. Confidence is key. You don't need to balance anymore. This is a decision that you're going to cut out what no longer works. You're going to make the necessary changes. Now, the Seven of Pentacles also speaks to me of Mercury retrograde. So we've already entered into that as of yesterday, right? So Mercury retrograde is a review, reassessment, realigning, reorganizing, re-implementing. Something to do within your daily habits and routines. Clarify the High Priestess. Ooh. Why is this the challenge? Taurus, you're trapped in your head. All right, this ending, whether it's already happened or it's happening for you as you're watching this reading, right? So for those of you that are psychics, are intuitives, right? There is a change to your gifts. There is a change in the way you receive information. But the biggest key here is you've got to trust it. Confidence is your success. So for those of you that are trying to be spiritual teacher leaders using your spiritual gifts, there is a transformation of that, and it requires confidence. It requires the magician energy. Now, intuitively, you've also been knowing that there is a death and a rebirth. There is something, but you've had a hard time. You've been denying what your intuition has been telling you. And that's where you need to be confident in yourself that you are receiving this information for a purpose on what it is that you need to do, what needs to end so a new beginning can arise. Clarify the world. Here's the other 5. Right, so there's a lesson in what you've been going through, right? 5s are about change. 5 of Wands, if this is about your career, right? You've had to compete. You've had to set yourself apart. But the fighting, the chaotic nature, the challenges, all of the negative mindsets and situations you've been in, right? There's a completion available to you on that. And a lot of it flat out comes down to you trusting your intuition, you trusting the guidance that you're receiving. Quit balancing everything in your life by being trapped in your head. Recognize that a change has to happen in your daily habits and routines in order for you to get where you need to go. What a beautiful message. All right. Higher self message for Taurus, please. From whom can I release my judgment right now? And that's also this energy where we're judging others and because we're not happy with what we've got going on. But it's what we have and it's what we're doing that needs to change. Judgment closes our heart to truth and separates us from love. It binds us to our fear and holds us in shame. On whom are you placing judgment right now? Is it someone in your life? Is it yourself? Release the shackles, drop the expectations, and be grateful for what is. Look at the person you are judging as if you were looking at a small child. See them learning and growing, falling down and making mistakes. See their desire to be loved and accepted. Add even more grace to open your heart to this truth. When I lift the judgment from myself and others, I uncover my own truth. I am loved, I am whole, I am limitless, and so are they. That is the change, Taurus, that's being asked of you, is your mindset, is your thinking. Rise above the fray, find that inner peace, trust your intuition. That's your soul trying to lead the way. And there's a certain part of our journey where that's the only way we can move forward is by trusting our intuition. The eyes of the eagle offers you the gift of foresight, the skill of looking ahead to see the unfolding of destiny before it all manifests as reality. The eagle's extraordinary vision allows it to spot the tiny mouse from its lofty perspective as it flies thousands of feet into the atmosphere. In a similar fashion, you too can train your keen eye to discern the workings of humans. Eyes of the eagle is an invitation to witness the good, the bad, the ugly, and the beautiful, yet react to nothing. Act only to further your noblest calling. The eagle flies above all creatures. When it meets obstacles, it simply rises above them. Know that you are protected. You can fly high above the judgment slings and arrows and the darts of envy from others who may not have your great wings and are still arguing with the pigeons over crumbs. Look at that. I love that. Trust that you are ready for whatever fortune is placed before you, even if you feel not yet properly equipped to meet its challenges. Your willingness to say yes to spirit has nothing to do with how well outfitted you are. Hesitating, on the other hand, will suck the air from under your wings and make you lose altitude. You are now called to trust your heart and your instincts, to move fearlessly and not waver. The time is right and no harm can come your way if your motives are pure and you act courageously. Look at this, your intuition. You have known about this ending, this transformation, but you've been doubting yourself. This is not a time to doubt it, Taurus. You've got this. We'll talk to you again real soon. Check out your 2024 reading.